Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I am doing a recipe that, again, it's one of those things that I've been making for a long time. It's good for a snack. If you're a chocolate lover, this is the recipe, one of the recipes that I make that you guys might want to get onto. Okay, so what we have here, it's very simple. The hardest thing of this recipe is making sure that you don't scorch the chocolate. Okay, I've got about 18 ounces of ghirardelli semi-sweet chocolate. So if you got a sweet tooth, this is the one for you. Okay, before we get started, you guys like this video, throw a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Love my channel, love what it's doing, and share the video if you think somebody's interested in this. Okay, enough of that. Here's what we got going on here today. Like I said, about 18 ounces of ghirardelli semi-sweet chocolate. You don't have to use ghirardelli. I do just because I like the way that it tastes, but you can use chocolate of your choice. Over here we've got 10 Reese's peanut butter cups. These are 5.5 ounces. These are the snack size. Okay, so they're not the big ones. They're something you probably give out for Halloween. That's the way I can explain it there. So we got 12 of those. Now over here we have Oreo cookies. Okay, these are double stuffed Oreo cookies. Okay, and what we need is 2 cookies to every one Reese's peanut butter cup. All right, so you have 12 over here. You need 24 cookies. So the only thing that we're doing is we're taking off just the top of each cookie. All right, and then what we're going to do is, before we start melting this chocolate, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. I'm not going to keep you with me the whole time, but this is what we're going to do. And remember, I said in the beginning, chocolate lovers. So here we go. Here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to take a Reese's peanut butter cup. We're going to stick it in between the Oreo cookie like this, and we're just going to press down slightly. Okay? So this is what we got. This is going to be your so-called snack. All right? And then what we're going to do, once we melt the chocolate down, we're going to actually take this, roll this in the chocolate, set it on a cookie sheet. I have a cookie sheet over here with some wax paper or parchment paper on it. And once we do that, we're going to set these aside, and we are going to put these in the refrigerator, let these set up. Between the cream on each side and the chocolate, it's going to seize this completely together. Okay, so you don't have to worry about them falling apart. So that is what we're going to do. I am going to get going with these. I am going to break away and make the rest of these, and I'm going to start the melting the chocolate. Now you can do the chocolate a couple of different ways. You can put the bowl, microwave safe bowl, obviously, preferably a glass bowl like this. You can put it in the microwave. 30 seconds for the first shot, 15 seconds after that, each interval. Stir it if it allows you to at that time, and then you should be all set. Or you could use a double boiler, which is what I'm going to do today, and we'll take you over and show you that. It is easy to scorch this, so you have to be very careful with it. Okay, I'm going to finish making the rest of these, and we'll get you over to the stove, and we'll start melting this chocolate down. Okay guys, I'm back. I just got done doing these, putting these all together, and I just wanted to give you a quick view of what these actually look like. Okay, so this is what they look like. We're going to get these over to the stove, and we're going to melt down some chocolate. We're going to roll these up and get these in the refrigerator for either a late time snack, or if you just want to gain some friends, bring them around and give them out. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so over to this stove, I just have a regular saucepan here. Got my temperature on like maybe medium to medium low, and all we're going to do, you're starting to see some bubbles on the bottom of this. Okay, it's very important that we're not scorching this. You do not want to boil it. Okay, all you want to do is just add a little bit of heat to it, and we're just going to put our chocolate chips right on top. And we're going to let that go until they start melting. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I'll bring you guys back when these start melting so you all can see that, and we will take the recipe from there. We'll show you how to roll these up, get them on that cookie sheet. All right, guys, stay tuned. So our chocolate now has started to become pliable. This is what it's going to start looking like when you start melting it down. This is for everybody that hasn't ever melted chocolate before, okay? Now you are going to get messy, so don't think that you're going to stay 100% clean, because you are not. So as many times as I've done this recipe, I don't think there's one time that this has been exactly smooth every time. It's smooth, not the chocolate, but smooth as far as becoming messy. You're going to get it all over your hands and stuff like that. So, okay, so this is what I have now. It's starting to become pretty pliable. It shouldn't be too long, about another 5 minutes before this chocolate is completely melted down, and then I will bring you guys back. See, you are going to get messy. And then I will bring you guys back to show you this, and we'll get dunking. Okay, very good. Okay, so we are all done melting this chocolate down, okay? It did not seize up. It looks fantastic. It's very silky. See, this is what you're looking for. Okay, but I can't urge you guys enough to take your time with this chocolate. If you rush this, I have no doubt in my mind that you're gonna scorch this chocolate. So be very careful with it, and you'll be fine. It'll be just like that. Very low temperature. Okay, once that water starts to get nice and warm, and this starts to, you could shut that water off, because the pot will hold the heat in for this. Okay, so now all we're going to do, and here's where you're no doubt going to get dirty. I'm just using a pair of tweezers. I'm going to try it like this first. We're just going to roll it just like that. Oh boy. And then we're just going to dip the top just like that. Let the excess drain just like this. Okay, and then we're going to set it aside. Perfect. And then we're going to continue. So we're going to take it, we're going to roll it on the side just like this, and then we're going to tap it, drain off the excess just like that. You may have to periodically also mix your chocolate up, because some of the stuff on the bottom will probably be getting hot. So if you keep that, if you keep rotating that chocolate, it'll become a little pliable. Dip and dip. Just like that. And that's it. Okay, so I am going to finish up these. I'm going to bring you guys back to me once they're all done, and we're going to, once again, we're going to throw these right in the fridge. Okay, guys, give me like 2 minutes. I'm going to be right back with you guys. I'm going to mix this up, dunk the rest of them. We'll be on our way. Okay, so I am all done dunking these in chocolate. Now we're just going to let them sit aside. We're going to let them cool. I'm only going to put these, you don't have to leave these in the refrigerator. Okay, the only reason why you would leave these in the refrigerator is to let the chocolate set. So if you leave these in the refrigerator for like 15-20 minutes and then bring them out, put them on the counter, that should be just fine. That's up to you. Remember, once the chocolate dries, it may crack. I usually don't have a problem with these. We'll show you when we cut one of these in half. Okay, but as you guys can see, it's silky, it's smooth. You guys know what's inside of these. I'm sure you're saying that these are going to be delicious. I've had them before. I've made them quite a few times. I know what to expect out of these. So I'm urging you guys to make these things. You guys like chocolate. It's you. Okay, so it has been about a half hour since I've had these desserts in the refrigerator. So then I decided to take them out. I let them stand on the kitchen counter to become room temperature again. Reason why I did that is because I'm going to cut one of these open. So this now is what these look like. Okay, so this is what they should look like when they come out of the refrigerator. They look great. They look like they always do. Now I'm going to cut one of these open, and I'm not going to promise you guys anything, because I gotta say, sometimes these crumble. Okay, so we're gonna try it and we're gonna see what we get. Hopefully it works, because it'd be great to put these on a plate with one of these open. So I'm gonna take my time here cutting this. Okay, so very, very sharp knife. That's the best thing that I got to use on this. So let's see how this. Yeah, that didn't work out bad. Okay, I think that's a keeper. All right, guys, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Beautiful Oreo cookies with a Reese's peanut butter in a cup, Reese's peanut butter cup in the middle, with some ghirardelli chocolate surrounding this. Okay, so this is what we got. All right, I'm going to break away for just a second. I'm going to grab a plate. We're going to plate these up a little bit, and these are a very delicious snack. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try to plate these things up. Now, I just want to say another thing. Well, I have this segment rolling. The more you touch these, obviously it's chocolate, so the heat from your body touching the chocolate is going to like melt the chocolate just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with, we're going to kind of work from the center out here. Okay, something like this, I think, and then we're going to just go like this, just kind of, maybe just kind of zigzag these a little bit, just for a little bit of a, just like this. If we don't use them all in the plating, that's fine. Yeah, see? Okay, so here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Maybe throw one, something like that. Maybe put one over there. Yeah, here we go. Sometimes you don't know what you're going to do until you're smack dab right in the middle of it. Okay. All right, guys. So these are my ghirardelli chocolate covered Oreo cookies with a Reese's peanut butter cup in the middle, and I used double fudged or double stuffed Oreo cookies to make these. All right, well, I hope you guys like these. It's a great recipe. It will fix your chocolate craving, obviously. If you guys like this recipe, throw a thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel. Could obviously, always use a couple more subscribers. That'd be great. And if you guys got any comments on this, leave them down below. I'll leave the recipe in the description box as well. Okay, until the next recipe, I will see everybody next week, and everybody have a great week ahead.